I told you your morning routine isn't broken, it's your nervous system. And no amount of green juice smoothies or 5 a.m. wake up calls is going to fix what you didn't deal with the night before. If you ever woken up and you felt tired or stressed or overwhelmed before your feet even hit the floor, stay right here with me because we have been told a lie. The lie that if we had the perfect morning routine, then our day would be fabulous. BS. I call BS. So, I have some things that I'm going to share with you to help you regulate and calm down your nervous system that you can use tonight, not next month, tonight. All right, hold my purse. Let's go. Welcome to Hold My Purse. I'm Ro, and this is a space where we talk about healing, boundaries, self trust, and what it actually looks like to stop leaving yourself behind. There's no filters, no performance, just real conversation between women who are figuring it out together. Every other week, I'm here solo or joined by guests who bring the stories that make you feel seen. And then, of course, there's Aria, our little Gen Alpha voice in the room, who always has something to say. And honestly, she's usually right. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode. All right. I like to set intention with my episodes with the journal prompt. And this is to help you as you're listening to the show. So before we get into the episode, sit with this one question while you listen. Where in my day am I already exhausted before anything even happens? Just hold that. We're going to come back to it. Okay. Let's keep it real. How many of y'all have a whole Pinterest board of morning routines? I mean, we're talking like the stretching, the journaling, 15 minutes of quiet before the kids wake up, even the cold plunge, whatever it is, you try it. I mean, you really do try it. And by day 3, you're back to snoozing your alarm 4 or 5 times, scrolling with one eye open, cursing yourself out for not being disciplined enough. Okay, so here's the thing. It was never a discipline problem. It's a nervous system problem. You see, you cannot out routine a body that never calmed down the night before. If you went to bed wired, still replaying that conversation, still running through tomorrow's to-do list, still low key anxious about something you didn't even name, your body never got the memo that it was safe to rest. So it doesn't matter what you do at 6 a.m., you're building a morning on top of a foundation that was never still to begin with. So let's pivot for a second and talk about what's actually happening in your body. When you're anxious at night, even if you don't call it anxiety, even if you just call it, my mind won't shut off, your nervous system is stuck in what is called fight or flight. Your body thinks something is still unresolved, so it stays on alert. And that even happens while you are asleep. I know this one personally. For years, this was my problem. And I'm talking wide awake at 2 a.m. Mind just scrolling and scrolling with no chance of falling back to sleep. So, you know what I used to do? And I'm even ashamed to say it. I would get up and take my butt to the gym. That's right. At 2 a.m., I was going to the gym because if I couldn't fall back to sleep, at least in my mind, I could do something. So I'd work out for an hour and a half, come home, shower, get maybe an additional 2 hours of sleep before I had to get up for the day. And yeah, insane, truly insane. And I didn't even realize what I was doing. I was so wired that my body couldn't tell the difference between I need to solve something and I need to rest. So it just kept picking fight or flight every single freaking night. Now, when you wake up like that, your body just picks up right where it left off. It's still alert, it's still bracing, and that's why you can sleep for 8 hours and still feel wrecked when you wake up. It's not about and it's not about hours. It's about whether your body ever actually got the signal to stand down. So when we keep trying to fix our mornings, we're in the wrong room. The work isn't happening at 6 a.m., it's happening the night before. All right, here's what I actually want you to do. Just three things. And I'm going to keep it simple on purpose because if it's complicated, you're probably not going to do it. So, one, the brain dump, but make it specific. Not just write down your thoughts, write down the one thing your mind keeps circling back to. Just one. Put it on paper, close the notebook, and say it out loud, I will deal with you tomorrow. Now I know it sounds silly, but trust me, it works. I do it. You're giving your brain permission to start guarding something that doesn't need guarding overnight. So a little Jedi mind trick. Number two, body before brain. Calm your body first. Your mind will follow, not the other way around. So with your feet flat on the floor, one hand on your chest, one on your stomach. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and out for 6. You want to have those longer exhales than the inhale because that's what tells your nervous system is safe. So, 1 minute before you even think about journaling or reading or whatever your wind down routine looks like, give that breathing. Number 3, name the unresolved thing. A lot of that nighttime anxiety isn't random. It's unresolved grief, a boundary you didn't set, a conversation you're avoiding. So ask yourself straight up, what am I actually anxious about? Not the surface thing, the real thing underneath it. You see, you don't have to fix it at 11 p.m. You just got to name it. So naming it takes it out of your body and puts it somewhere you can actually look at in the daylight. So here's what I want you to walk away with. Your mornings were never a willpower problem. I promise you. You've been trying to discipline your way into peace, and peace just doesn't work that way. Peace is regulated. It's not forced. When you start tending to your nights, your mornings start to take care of themselves. Not perfectly, not overnight, no, no pun intended, but you'll notice you're not white knuckling your way out of bed anymore. You're waking up a little more like yourself. And this is exactly the type of work that I like to do on this podcast because I want to give you the tools to help you change your life, but only if it's for the better. So if something I've said here resonated with you, that's your sign. All right, y'all. You know what time it is. It's a solo episode. So up next, our girl Aria, she speaks.
Hi, this is Aria. Welcome back to Hold My Purse. I went to the mall and I found this from the last time. I found this little stand. There sells squishies, and then I got like one, and then I came back today and I got two, which was a tea, cause it was buy one get one free, right? And then I had $22 basically, cause my baby gave me extra dollar, so I was able to buy a squishy, and then I got another one for free, which was the cheese. And then when I got home, I was just playing with it, and it popped all over the place. I got scammed with my money. I earned my money, not to get scammed. So next time, I will sue them if I have to, and it will be bad. And I go call their manager like a Karen. So next time if they go scam me like that, I go sue them and I make them give me a free squishy. Or else they could get cooked by me. Yeah, I will call their manager or the boss, and they will get so cooked. And they will never work there ever again. And I will be free, and I will work there, and I'll give my squishy to myself, and everybody else have the other toys. I got it, squishies. So now I have to wait until I come back from a trip to get another one. And online, you know I can't wait. I have to get it in person, obviously, because I'm not that kind of child that can wait until like a whole entire 2 weeks for shipping. So the next time I go there, I'm gonna get whole squishy stand and I will sue them bad. So now I have to re-earn money. And it's just annoying. It takes me forever to earn money.
How do you earn money?
But Queenie, but my mom says all that money is for laundry and I don't have money on me. She doesn't carry cash. It's annoying. Who doesn't carry cash? Who doesn't carry cash? Like, it's just not smart. I will always carry cash in my big pocket or bag. But I don't get who doesn't carry cash. But I get over like $100 when I'm in Michigan or so. So I don't have to worry about that, but that's not until like September. So I have to wait a whole long time just for that. And yeah, I got my hair done yesterday. I got the tippities curled. I got blue, if you can see it. Sapphire blue, I think. And then we were gonna get zigzag, but we didn't. But that's okay. But yeah, that's what happened to my squishy. R.I.P. my squishy. So now I had to buy a new one and I had to re-earn money. So R.I.P. my squishy. Bye-bye, y'all.
Okay, so let me just tell you, when that squishy exploded, I was in the kitchen and I heard this screech and just this loud cry. I came rushing in the room and the squishy was everywhere. And homegirl was pissed off to the highest degree. So I owe her a trip back to that vendor to let him know what happened because she was like, I've been scammed. All right. So here are some key takeaways. Your mornings aren't broken. Your nervous system just needs you to show up for it the night before. Do your brain dump, calm your body before your mind, and name the thing you're actually anxious about instead of letting it sit there namelessly. And remember the journal prop from the top? Where are you already exhausted before your day even starts? Sit with that tonight. That's probably where the real work is. Okay, so if this one hit home, do me a favor, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming up next. Share it with a friend because I'm sure you know somebody that could use this message, and you know who that person is. And if you got a minute, leave a review. It helps me reach more people, as well as let me know what you want me to talk about, what you want me to share with you, because I unapologetically want you to live your best life. And it's my goal, my desire to bring you tools and conversations to help you do that. Okay. So before we go, take a deep breath with me. In for 4, hold for 4, and let it out for 6. You are safe. You are allowed to rest. Nothing is falling apart just because you finally slowed down. Until next time, my fabulous friends, stay aligned, stay unbothered, and hold your own damn purse. Peace. Okay.
This episode is brought to you by Self Care Shoddy, your go-to for homemade skin products that keep you moisturized, healed, and at ease. Discover these amazing products today at selfcareshoddy.etsy.com. That's self-care Shawty, SHAWTY.etsy.com.